gives them a different opportunity to bond through different games and things.
I'm definitely very proud of them.
Good afternoon, Panthers. I'm Anon, you're ready.
And I'm Mason Myers. Welcome to another edition of KLAW News.
In today's broadcast, we have tons of events, including our theater's UIL one-act play, one of our tennis matches, the PHM's talent show, and 3 basketball games.
Before we get into any of those events, first, we have something to talk about that's definitely been keeping all of you football lovers on your toes. The Super Bowl.
On February 12th, Super Bowl 57 took place at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. This match was between the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs. This match was quite an anticipated one among many football fans. How did it go? Let's find out. Super Bowl 57 was one great of a game. It kicked off with the Eagles receiving a touchdown within the first few minutes of the game. However, the Chiefs made a comeback with their first touchdown, making the game tied. Unfortunately, the Chiefs missed a field goal kick which could have put them ahead, but didn't. By the end of quarter 1, the game was tied 7-7. Then came the second quarter. Not even 1 minute into this quarter, and the Eagles had scored a touchdown once again by A.J. Brown, making them break their tie against their rivals. However, the Chiefs did not let this slide as Nick Bolton, who is actually from Frisco, Texas and graduated from Lone Star High School, pretty cool, right? Made a touchdown for his team. He literally had a victory dance that was not to miss. Now the game was back to being tied. But this was once again changed as the Eagles made their third touchdown with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in their quarter by Jalen Hurts himself. Then the Eagles scored 3 more points with their field goal. The tie was broken with 14 points for the Kansas City Chiefs and 24 points for the Philadelphia Eagles. And after these 2 quarters was the Super Bowl halftime show sponsored by Apple Music, with Rihanna as the performer. She performs hits such as Diamonds, Where Have You Been, Umbrella, and Only Girl in the World. It was a great show pulled off by one of the world's most well-known singers. After the halftime show resumed the game with the third quarter just starting. With 9 minutes and 30 seconds left in the quarter, the Chiefs made their next touchdown by Isaiah Pacquiao, and he had his fair share of a victory dance, just like his teammate. The Eagles were still ahead of the game with their 3-point field goal kick, making the score 27 points for the Eagles and 21 points for the Chiefs by the end of quarter 3. And finally, the last quarter of the game came, and it started out with the Chiefs making another touchdown, which led them to their first lead of the day against the Eagles by 1 point. The Chiefs with 28 points and the Eagles with 27 points. However, that was not all, as the Chiefs made their second touchdown in the quarter. Despite the point difference, the Eagles made a comeback as they made a touchdown and aimed for a 2-point end zone, which caused them to be tied with their rivals 35-35. But what's a game without a winner? Well, what do you know, because the Chiefs made a field goal with 5 seconds left of the game, which led to their victory of Super Bowl 57. That's right, starting off with behind the Eagles, they made their way to a victorious ending. You can even see the Kelsey brothers, who were playing against each other, hugging it out as the game concluded. What a victorious night for the Chiefs and an amazing game played by the Eagles, with the score 35-38. 38 points for the Kansas City Chiefs and 35 points for the Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs for winning this year's Super Bowl. It was one match you played well to win.
I've been waiting for the Super Bowl for quite some time, and let me tell you, that was a really thrilling game.
I can't agree more. Another thing I'm sure many of you have been waiting for is to see who would be featured on this edition of Staff Spotlight. I'll give you a hint. She's working at PHMS for many years and is a 6th grade science teacher.
For this edition of Staff Spotlight, this teacher works really hard to give the best experience for the students in her science classes. She works tirelessly to make sure that all of her students are well prepared for quizzes, tests, projects, and eventually going off to high school. Can anyone guess who it is? It's Miss Donna Reuter. Let's talk to some students and staff to get a better sense of just how amazing Miss Reuter is.
Miss Reuter, she was here when I first got here 18 years ago, and I have seen nothing but hard work from her. She definitely prepares her students for high school and prepares them also for the 8th grade STAR test as well. She stays late when she needs to, gets her work done. She's definitely one that you can rely on. My daughter had Miss Reuter when she was in 6th grade, and absolutely amazing with parent contact and making sure that the kids understand the concepts and lessons that are so important. Miss Reuter is just an amazing teacher, and I'm glad that I have the opportunity to work with her.
I like Miss Reuter because she makes class fun and interesting. She makes class entertaining with her jokes, and she has amazing self-control. She always brings down the class when it gets too loud and too crazy, but she has a high tolerance for craziness.
I like Miss Reuter because she is a great teacher. She understands our class, and she helps us finish our work.
Although I didn't personally have her in 6th grade, I know so many people who got the chance to get taught by her. Thank you so much, Ms. Reuter, for everything you do to prepare your students for success. I'm so glad that we got to feature Ms. Reuter in this edition of Staff Spotlight. She works really, really hard for our school.
She does work really hard. Another thing that I've noticed is that our theater students have been working really hard to prepare for the UIL one-act play.
Let's see what the one-act play is all about.
Hey Panthers, we are here in the Pioneer Cafeteria to witness our theater students perform Oz, and I know it doesn't really look like it, but our parents are really excited, and somewhere over the rainbow I heard that this production is just about to get started. Let's go see how it's gonna go.
Gather that from your name, but actually, I'm just trying to find a wizard so I can get out of here.
He's a wonderful wizard. Yeah! Is it gonna rain or something?
That's your magic.
Silence!
Are you the girl from Kansas?
What was like the process of sort of producing or like helping the actors sort of act in the play?
So rehearsal is always a process. We come in and we do different experiments every once in a while, like try a different line delivery, try a different voice, try a different accent sometimes. But the process is always trying something new and getting a laugh out of it in this case.
I think we did good. We've shaved off a lot of our time from the last performance to now, like at least a good 30 seconds. We're getting faster on a lot of our other things, and we're still managing to make the audience laugh, which is good.
Yeah, I think we did really good. We got under time, and everyone had a great time. We were putting all our effort in, and yeah, I think we did really great.
I know you did. You made me cry.
There certainly is no place like home like the theater. Our theater students' production of Oz was heart-wrenching, funny, and really sweet. Thank you for watching. I'm Shristi Dedgada.
sounds like a blast. I can't wait to see the hard work and the performance of all of our percussion students.
It's really crazy how much goes on here at PHMS. From plays to concerts to sporting games, we have a lot going on. And speaking of sports, we'll be getting into our first basketball game of the afternoon.
Let's see how our 7th grade girls do on the court.
Hey Panthers, I'm Caitlin Arledge, and I'm here at the 7th grade girls basketball game. They're playing the Trent Timberwolves, and although C team is down by 2, I still believe they can win. Good luck, Panthers. I'm here with Anshi and Sahana. How do you think your team played?
I think even though it didn't end out how we wanted to, I think we had a good team and a good season overall.
I agree. I went to multiple of y'all's games, and y'all all played really well. What do you think your team can improve on?
Well, our team can improve on communication and passing the ball correctly. That's what I think.
You guys did great. C team just finished playing their final game of the year, and although the season didn't end how we wanted it to, they still played hard and put up a good fight. Good job, Panthers. Let's go see how B team plays. I'm here with Harper and Layla. How do you think the team did?
I think our team was really well. Our defense was fire, and we got some great layups.
Y'all did really well. How do you think the season turned out for y'all?
Not the best. We've only won 2 games, last week's and this week's, but you know.
That's okay. You ended the season really well, and that's all that matters. With the final game of the season, B team was able to pull out the win with a score of 20-17. Let's see how A team plays. Cooper, Island, and Layla. How do you think the season went?
I think it went really well. We fought every game, and I think as a team we grew, so I think we did really good.
I think that our season was pretty good, and there are some ifs, but we definitely got through them.
I agree. Y'all did really well. And how do you think the game went?
I think it went really well. We worked really hard. We had a really good lead, and I feel like we just passed the ball a lot and got some really good shots.
You guys did really well. It was nice to see that you finished the season with a win. Both A and B teams won, but sadly C team lost. A team ended their season with a really good game. The final score was 24-19. Good job, Panthers. Thank you for watching. I'm Caitlin Arledge.
Great job to our 7th grade lady athletes. Congratulations on your wins, A and B team.
That was super fun to watch. I love seeing the efforts our Panther athletes put into both practicing and in the actual game.
Hey Panthers, it's Maggie and Emily Conti, and right now I'm at Liberty High School, where our Panthers face off against the Van Deventer Vikings. It looks like it's going to be a really fun game, so let's go check it out. I'm with May Tsukada and Meta Beamready. How do you think your match went?
I think we did good. And Meta and I played doubles and we won.
I think we did really well. I mean, not all of us won, but quite a lot of us played really well.
Well, it sounds like you had a lot of fun and performed well. Wow, our Panthers worked so hard and we're so proud of them. Unfortunately, we lost 10-9, but our tennis players fought for every point and we could not be more proud of them. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I'm Maggie and Emily Conti.
That was quite a match. Our Panther athletes have been working very hard and it's really paying off.
So far this year, we've had so many students showcase them working hard, and we get to feature some of them in our broadcast.
For this edition of Student Showcase, we have someone who is innovative, creative, and incredibly smart.
Let's see who it is.
For this edition of Student Showcase, we had one student who competed in the LEGO League competition on January 14th. Despite going against many teams at this contest, this student was one out of 9 teams selected to go to regionals, the next round of the competition. Not only that, this student also placed first for their innovation project. Her love and passion for robotics and coding led her to the victory, along with 2 other students who are currently attending Pearson Middle School. You may already know who it is, but drumroll please. It's Amelia! Congratulations to Amelia and her trio team Ethium for reaching these achievements. Let's go see what a few people have to say about Amelia's accomplishments and her passion for what she does.
So I just heard that Amelia won the robotics competition, and I'm so excited. Amelia is such a hard worker. I know that she's really good at science and math, and she always comes to orchestra with a smile on her face no matter what day it is. And so we are so excited to have her in orchestra. She's a really positive person in class, and so we're so excited to support her in this awesome accomplishment.
Amelia is such a great friend, and even though she forgets her bass book every day, she always tries to learn new things with her bass.
Amelia is such a good friend, and I'm really glad that she's in my class, and she helps a lot, and she helps people when they need help. So I'm really glad that she got nominated for a student showcase.
Once again, congratulations to Ethium for being selected to go to regionals and winning first in your innovation project. Amelia, your passion for robotics and coding does not go unnoticed. Robotics is really hard to master, so congrats to Amelia for winning a competition involving it.
Robotics aren't the only thing that's hard to master. I'm talking about another one of our sports that we'll be featuring in this broadcast.
Let's see how our 7th grade boys do at one of their most recent basketball games.
Hey Panthers, it's Tom Regina Gottman. I'm out here at PHMS where we're having our 7th graders versus the Trent Timberwolves. The game seems to be going really well and the crowd seems really excited. Let's see how it's going. Jay and Sahas. So, what were Skill's favorite moments of the game?
My favorite moment of the game was when I hit that free throw.
My favorite moment is when I almost hit a really deep 3. And also, I want to give a shout out to our center, Elijah. He played a really good game today. He got so many rebounds and he scored a lot of points.
I'm here with Noah and Cole. So, what do y'all think your team can improve on for next time?
Honestly, I feel like we should have a defensive play and we need to work on getting some rebounds more.
Kind of like Noah said, we need better defense, better passing. We need to look for open passes.
Yeah, but I think y'all had put in a great effort. How do y'all feel about your win?
I feel great. We've been struggling throughout this entire season, so winning this last game means a lot to all of us on this team, including Coach Davis. So we've been struggling through defense this entire season, but we clutched up on defense on the last few possessions. So it feels really good to see how far we've come.
I feel amazing about this game because like he said, we've been struggling all season, and it feels really, really great to just end off with a win. And I want to give a special thanks to Coach Davis and Coach Wilson because they taught us a lot through the year, and I think we're ready for 8th grade.
I feel amazing as we beat a really good team. It was a hard-fought game. We struggled a lot, but we also did a lot of good things, and marked thanks to Coach Davis and Coach Wilson.
I feel really good about this game because it was our first W of the season. It means a lot. We've been struggling all throughout the season. And I just want to give thanks to Coach Davis and Coach Wilson. They've been helping us out throughout this entire season, and yeah.
Regardless of how our Panthers did, we know they worked really hard and we're so proud of them. I'm Tanya Jenagama. See you next time.
Like Ananya said before, basketball is a hard sport to master. but it comes really easy to our 8th grade Lady Panthers. They made it to the district tournament this year.
Let's see how they did.
Hey Panthers, it's Sasha Popana and I'm here at Heritage High School where our Panthers face off against different schools. Let's go see how the tournament goes. Okay. I'm here with Mia, Addison, and Emma. How do you think the games went?
I think we played really well our first and second game. Just in the second game, our shots weren't really going in.
I agree. We played really well in the first game, but the second game, our plays weren't really working.
I feel like we could have been more aggressive the second game. It was just like the refs were just calling like bad stuff for us, so it didn't turn out how we wanted.
You guys played really well though, and it was a great way to end the season. Our Panthers won their first round against Daly. Unfortunately, they lost their second round against Trent, but we're really proud of all of our Panthers. That was a great way to end our basketball season. Thank you for watching. I'm Sasha Popana.
Great job to our lady athletes. You guys did great at your tournament.
I couldn't agree more. You guys have real talent.
Speaking of talent, a couple weeks ago we had our annual PHMS talent show. There were so many great performances that we want you to see.
I can't wait.
On January 27th, we hosted our annual PHMS talent show to showcase the talents and skills of all of our Panthers. We had many performances, from singing to dancing to playing the piano and much more. If you didn't know, I got the chance to MC the talent show along with one of our field reporters, Maggie. Here are some highlights from the talent show.
Welcome to our annual PHMS talent show.
So the other night at the PHMS Talent Show, there was so much awesome talent. We saw singers, we saw dancers, we saw so many cool things, and I just feel so lucky to be a school that has so many different talented students.
So I was in the talent show and I performed a singing act. It was really fun. It was one of my favorite things to do. I had this whole thing where I had like confetti in my pocket and I threw it out at the end and everyone loved that. But the talent show run was the first time I had ran the entire thing start to finish with props completely. So it was a little nerve-wracking, but it was really fun. I practiced for a long time, and I'm so happy that I got this opportunity.
Hi, we're on Kid Oxlaw. So we performed at the talent show. We landed up in first place. It was really fun. We danced, and we really enjoyed it. It was one of the best experiences I could ever have. So thank you to Mr. Tarpley and the rest of, and like everyone else who helped us with it.
This was definitely one of the coolest events of the year, and I hope that I'll see you there next year. I was so glad that I got the chance to MC the talent show. It was so fun getting to introduce all our performers.
You and Maggie did a great job. Well, Panthers, that's all the content we have for you today. Before you go, don't forget to check out our Panther podcast, our paw print, and our TikTok compilation. We have a lot of great things that you won't want to miss out on. That's a wrap for this edition of KLAW News. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ananya Reddy.
And I'm Mason Myers.
Panther Nation, Panther Pride.
And Eventer Vikings. I'm really excited to watch this. It's gonna Vikings. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm excited. I'm with mates. Okay, Smith and Felix.
But the process is always trying something new and getting a laugh out of it in this case.
Yeah, it definitely helped. I laughed a lot. Oh, can you start a new one so I don't... No. I'm here with Mia, Addison, and Emma. How do you think... Our Panthers won against... Oh my god, sorry.
The vibe seems really great, and the game seems to be going really well. Let's go see.
Hey Panthers, this is Shrishti Dadgata here with for basketball. I look great. Andrew, please don't add this in. Thank you.
Both A and B teams won, but C team sadly lost. I'm here with Cooper, Ireland, and Layla. What do you guys...
Really proud of all of our Panthers, and